Do you guys want to know what you can buy in Midlothian, Virginia for around $400,000? Well, then this video is for you. If you're looking to buy or sell in the area, feel free to reach out to us at the information in the video. Obviously, like and subscribe, comment up on the areas you'd like us to see. Galen, where are we at and what are we doing today?
So we're currently at the, and you're gonna hear a lot of traffic in the background because this is kind of like a new development. We're at the
Winterfield Crossings.
The Winterfield Crossings, which I forgot, but you know, if you're here in Richmond like 10 years ago, none of this even existed. And so as we kind of filter through the back, we're gonna pivot. We've got a Starbucks around us. We've got the Aldi that's just right down there. We've got Cycle Bar, we've got Gather, we got Four Seasons Restaurant, we got High Rehab, all
Triple Crossing.
So if I pivot back this way, there you go, look at that. You're gonna see Triple Crossings Brewery, huge, phenomenal following here. Cadoba's over there. There's going to be a Chipotle right across the street, which is not in this actual shopping center, but it kind of gives you an idea of where we are. Now, we're right here on 60. We're Midlothian Turnpike. So if you head, I believe, Jared, was it west? Yep. If you head west, you're going to be over to Westchester, and there's tons of stuff, movie theaters, restaurants there. Going down, you're going to see big neighborhoods like Salisbury here. So just kind of gives you a feel of where we are, centrally located for here in Midlothian.
We're going to check out 3 neighborhoods today. We're going to go to Michaud Creek, we're going to go to Watermill, and we're going to check out Walton Park. It'll give you an idea of price point and kind of what kind of finishings you're going to get on some of these houses. So we'll hop in the car, we'll take a ride over to Watermill first, and we will take you on a nice little tour.
So we're at our first house in the Watermill neighborhood. This is kind of a central place in Midlothian as we're doing these videos. You're going to be in the Midlothian high school area. What's nice about this location is that you're right off of where Powhite kind of ends. So you're basically like dead ending right there. So that's one of the main thoroughfares here in Chesterfield County. We're basically seeing a huge expansion because Powhite is about to essentially blow up. They're going to blow it all the way through. So traffic is going to get a lot easier for you. You'll be able to avoid that 360 corridor that a lot of people kind of dread. Takes a lot of time if you're commuting to Richmond for work, which a lot of people are if they're not working from home like you, like Jared and I.
That's right. Yeah, so we are standing on Cascade Meadows in Watermill right now. I don't know if you want to do a pivot at all, Galen, to see the house, but ultimately with this neighborhood, what you'll find is that they were built typically around 2006 to 2008. So this is when you get your 2-level transitional houses, typically all vinyl windows, vinyl siding. A lot of the roofs in here were originally 3-tab roofs. You'll start to see kind of the replacements with dimensional shingles. These are pretty builder grade houses. So this one right here is listed for, I believe, $429. It's about 2,650 square feet, sitting at about $168 a square foot. You're not going to find necessarily hugely upgraded finishings in this neighborhood. Typically, you're going to have some kind of laminate countertops in the kitchen. You'll have builder grade kitchens, a lot of carpet. Sometimes you get your 2.5-inch hardwoods in the entryway foyers, sometimes in the living room. But for the most part, this is going to be a standard house to look at. If you're going to want maybe fully renovated kitchens, bath, courts, tile, you may want to look somewhere else. But for a price point right, again, that $400,000 to $450,000 range, it's going to get you into Midlothian, and it's going to get you in with a pretty new house, right? You're not having to worry about older siding, older windows, wearables. For the most part, you're going to have everything you want as far as a nice fairly maintenance-free home. So this is home number 1. We're going to head to home number 2 next.
So we're now at Michaud Creek. This is a neighborhood that's off of 60. That's Midlothian Turnpike, one of the main thoroughfares, and you'll probably hear us reference that a lot, whether you're on 360 Hull Street or 60, or if you're way down in the Henrico area, you'll be on is that Broad Street. So what's nice about this area is you're super close to basically everything. So there's a major shopping center called Westchester that it's kind of new in the past 10 years, wasn't there. It feeds right off of 288. So from here, you can get to Short Pump in 20 minutes. You can jump on 288, go to Powhite. You can be downtown in like 25 minutes. So this is going to be a great location if you're looking to work in the city or work in Short Pump. Mishaw Creek, you're going to be in the Midlothian High School District. That's Chesterfield County. And you can kind of click the links and see a little bit information about schools and areas like that. But this is a really desirable area.
Yeah, so one house that we're standing in front of now that's actually active, we'll go ahead and pivot for you. This house is listed at $415,000. These were built around the late 90s to the early 2000s. So whereas Watermill that we were just at, that was 2008. These are similar, they're transitional homes. A lot of these, because this is kind of a hilly neighborhood, which is, Richmond is not that hilly. As you get out to some of the more mountain towns like Lynchburg or Roanoke, you see a lot of basements. This is actually one that has a lot of basement plans. So this house actually has right at about 1,950 square feet finished up, but then downstairs you got a 2-car garage right here and then an unfinished basement. A lot of these houses actually have finished basements though as well. So this one's right at $415,000, which is a little over $200 a square foot. Quite a bit more than what we were at with Watermill just now. But what you will find is that some of these houses, because they were built in the late 90s, they're starting to get a little more upgrade. So this one, I know we post some pictures a lot of times from the internet, so you'll see this one has upgraded kind of laminate flooring throughout. You'll start to see some of the bathrooms getting upgraded. This one actually has granite countertops, whereas the last one didn't. So that's a little bit about this neighborhood. Now the last stop is going to be Walton Park, which Walton Park we're going to see maybe a little bit older style home, but you'll see some of the upgrades will kind of start funneling in because of that age. So we'll head there now. It's our last stop. Let's go. At our very last house. We're in the Walton Park area. If you're living in Chesterfield County, Midlothian, Walton Park is going to be a name that's going to ring a lot of bells for you, because this is a community that's got a lot of stuff going on. It's known for its parades that go through. They've got a pool that has lots of membership that you can enjoy. It's an older neighborhood compared to some of the other ones. We were in the 2000 builds, the 97 builds. In this area, you're thinking about the 80 builds. Coming in, we did a little B-roll that's coming. You'll see there's sidewalks for people to do some walking. When you get to some of these side roads, you won't see that as much. But what is nice is that we're still in that Midlothian High School District, huge community, and we'll do a little pivot around. You can see some of the houses that are in the background. Jared, talk to us a little bit about some of the stuff we're seeing. So this guy back here is for sale right this second. Maybe we can backtrack. Maybe we can walk backwards a little bit. We're in reverse. So this one's for sale right now. Now this video is what you can get for about $400,000 to $450,000 today, but they actually just price dropped this one. So even though it started right around, I think $415,000, they actually just dropped it just below, so $395,000. Like Galen said, these are going to be older builds. So what you'll notice as you go through this neighborhood is some are still going to have siding, maybe that's cedar. You even reach some of them where maybe they had masonite, which they don't do masonite anymore. If you look into it, it's not the best stuff. So what you'll start seeing is a lot of replacement vinyl because of the age, again, 40 plus years on some of these houses. You'll see that the roofs were replaced at some point. Windows, where maybe they're vinyl in some houses, they could be wood as the original. Like this one for sale right now still has its wood windows. there. So one thing to look out for is going to be, does it still have cedar or maybe an older siding? How old are the roof? Is it wooden windows? What's going on? But the flip side to that is, even though you have kind of the more traditional closed floor plans right now, kind of everything's gone open with new construction, these are going to have your separate living rooms and family rooms, your formal dining rooms, your lower ceilings, obviously. But because of the age, at 40 plus years, people will typically have come in and maybe started fixing up some of the kitchens, fixing up some of the baths, really nice hardwoods a lot of times on the first floor, but you'll start to see those renovations, those upgrades. You'll also notice in this neighborhood, and fall foliage is out in full swing, but a lot more trees. So whereas a lot of these newer neighborhoods where they're trying to stuff as many houses in as possible, cutting down all the trees, this kept a lot of the old wood. So you do kind of get a nice natural looking neighborhood. You get a nice backyard. If you don't want leaves to pick up, then it's probably not the place to look at. But for a lot of people, they don't like the barren neighborhoods that want some foliage. This is a nice one to look at because of its age. They were still keeping a lot of the trees that were in the neighborhood. So I think that about wraps it up. That is our 3 in Midlothian. Again, this is if you were looking to spend about $400,000 to $450,000. We're going to be doing a lot of other videos in different areas. In the same area, we'll go cheaper price point, we'll go higher end price point. You're still, what is your median in Midlothian right now, Galen? About 370?
375 is what we're seeing in Midlothian in general, and that's going to be a little ticked up. As if you look at Richmond in general, that'll be a little bit higher.
Yeah, so again, you're right above the median right this second. We'll do some stuff on what you can get for under 300. We'll start doing some higher end, 500 to 600, 700, and then 700 to $1 million plus, obviously. So again, all of our contact information can be found in the videos. If you want to reach out to us, we'd love to help you buy or sell in the neighborhood. You'll see a bunch of other links at the bottom of our video as well. That'll take you to our podcasts. It'll take you to our website to shop for houses, whatever we can do to help. I believe we're even going to have a Calendly link in some of our videos soon too. So if you'd like to set up an appointment directly from there, you'll be able to reach out to us there as well. So we appreciate you watching. We hope you like and subscribe to all of our videos. Let us know in the comments what you think and what you'd like to see in our next videos. And we hope you have a great day.